the top wide receiver available in this year's draft is what he absolutely is, Jaxon Smith-Njigba. Are you there, Jackson?
Yeah, I'm here, Rich.
Hey! Literally,
yeah,
crystal clear.
Literally, it's like
yes,
I'm Stroud and you're in the slot. That's the way I feel right now.
Right.
That's the way
Perfect.
I feel.
Yes, sir.
So
how you doing? Thanks for having me on.
come on now, Jackson. You're really good at the football, and you're going to have your first. You're going to be one of the first guys whose names is mentioned on 1 week from tonight. What's that going to mean to you when you hear your name called, Jackson?
Man, it's a dream come true. Just been thinking about this moment for a long time now, and put a lot of work in since I was, very young. So, I don't know the emotions I'm going to have, but I know I'll definitely be excited to, get to the big leagues and, and show my skill set.
Well, who have you modeled your game after? I guess who did you grow up emulating, Jackson?
I love a lot of people's games, and I try to stay one-on-one. I am who I am. I think I bring, something different to the table, and but I do watch a lot of film, watch a lot of guys like Stephon Diggs and Devontae Adams, of course, Cooper Kupp, the big-time names, just to watch what they do. They're so great, and, if I could be on their level, I'd be elite.
So where have you visited? Give me some of the spots that you've top 30'd. Where have you gone, Jackson?
Yeah, I've hit I went home to Dallas. That was a cool visit. Just got back from Baltimore, Minnesota. I've been going around the world lately, so yeah, a lot of interest from teams. So we'll see what happens. Now,
when you say go home to Dallas, did you grow up a Cowboy fan? Is that what were you back in the day?
Yeah, I was definitely a Cowboy fan. If I was watching the NFL every Sunday, definitely the Cowboys were on.
Now, did you tell them they'd have to trade up for you, though? Did you do that? You should have done that. You did.
I said what I had to say. So.
Yes. So you told the Dallas Cowboys you better trade up because I'm not going to be there. Did you really tell them that?
You never know. You never know with this thing. So, I'm just blessed to be in this position, and it would be cool to go back home and play for them. But I'd be honored to play for any team. Just being in the league is a dream come true, and for my name to be called and mentioned to any team, I would, be happy with that.
Okay. Why'd you go to Ohio State, Jackson? Why'd you go there?
I went to Ohio State to be developed to become the best I can be and to win a national championship. Unfortunately wasn't able to do that, but, those are my goals, and to play with, great players around me, Chris Olave, Garrett Wilson, CJ Stroud, Marvin Harrison Jr., the list goes on. So, just to play with those guys, get developed by, the best receiver coach, Coach Brian Hartline. Why wouldn't I go there as a receiver?
No, I hear you. I'm just full disclosure. You know where I went to school, right, Jackson? Do you know where I went to school?
I don't like to think about it. Where did you go?
You can guess. You can, or unless you're one of those who can't say the name. You can't say the name because it starts with
I am one of those. I am definitely one of those.
Oh my gosh, you and Garrett Wilson and the rest of
one of those.
Oh my goodness.
I love the show. I love our talk so far, Rich. I love our talk so far.
It's different.
It's been great.
Okay, I appreciate that. Give me pound the table for CJ Stroud here, because all of a sudden there's conversation the Texans might pass on him at 2 if, in fact, the Panthers pass on him at 1. How much of a mistake do you think Houston would make if they did that, Jackson?
I think Bryce Young and Anthony Richardson and all those guys are great players and going to be great in the league.
Yes.
But if I do have to pick one, it is CJ Stroud.
Sure.
I think he's the best player in this draft, and I think he's pro ready, elite ready right now. So, and I think he's proven that the things that he's done. I think it should definitely be considered of him being number one of pick, of course, which might be true, might not. We'll see. But Bryce Young's also a great player, Anthony Richardson, and all those guys.
Sure.
So, we're going to end up where we're supposed to end up, and we'll make it work.
But Stroud's your guy, and I totally understand why. That Rose Bowl against Utah was truly one of the greatest games I've ever seen a receiver have, and that beautiful building as well, right here in Southern California. What was that like for you to dominate there, Jackson?
Wow. I mean, I almost felt out my body just being out there and how things were clicking. You know, it was a tough game. Utah brought it to us, and,
Yes.
you know, we had to respond. And it's the best thing about football. You know, you just go through ups and downs throughout the game and just trying to control your emotions. But, I mean, that game was crazy. Just to be out there in California, Pasadena, I mean, it was a dream come true. And for us to get the win was even more important. So, and more relieving. So I was just happy I got to contribute to
Yeah, and the irony that Utah helped Ohio State get into the playoffs this year. Do you see the irony, right?
Exactly.
It's very ironic. All right, let's talk about Joe Malone London. What are you doing with the fragrance brand, Jaxon?
Oh, yeah. Joe Malone London. Rich, I like working with brands that represent, you know, a little of who I am and what I'm about.
Mm-hmm.
And Joe Malone London does that, you know, for me. And it's been awesome working with them and their team and sharing things we have in common, like, you know, the way you carry yourself and whatever setting you're at,
mm-hmm.
or, you know, just paying attention to details. And, you know, and that's what makes them them. And I kind of represent that, and that's what makes me just paying attention to details and,
okay.
And you know, just trying to look your best and be your best.
And you could find all their products at joemalone.com and at Joe Malone London stores and select retailers nationwide. I'm told that you're looking to discover your signature scent. What is that, Jaxon? What's your signature scent? What does that mean?
My signature scent, man. I shouldn't be telling all my secrets, but
understood.
I mean, the cypress and grapevine right now, man, Rich, I'm telling you.
What is it? What is it?
The cypress and grapevine. You gotta go get you some. I pair it with the sea salt.
Okay.
I pair it with the wood sage and sea salt.
Okay.
Pair those two together.
Yeah.
I shouldn't be telling you this, but I'm going to tell you, Rich.
I can share. You want me to share? I'll share.
Yeah. Go
Okay.
ahead and you can share.
Oh, I'm sorry to do
I'll
this.
let you do that.
No, you might not like my signature scent.
Oh boy.
My signature. If you want to mix them together, I mixed together 40 Burger in November. That's what I mixed together. Is that wrong? Is that wrong?
I love it. That's awesome. That's wrong.
It's all right. It's okay. It's a strong scent. It might be overpowering. I understand. It might not be for you. I get it. And I did this to Garrett last year. I only do it to the top receivers in the draft. That's what I do. And the it is just talk smack while I can. You know what I mean?
I understand. Once I'll be back, I'll have more to say to you.
Aha!
Once I'm back on the show next time, I'll have more to say to you.
Yes.
I'll take it now.
Well, Garrett wound up on the team that I root for, which is the Jets, and then he became the offensive rookie of the year. So I hope you have a similar path wherever you do wind up. And will you be in Kansas City, Jaxon?
Yes, sir. I'll be in Kansas City.
Okay, very good.
With my Joe Malone, London.
Okay, and that's cypress, and what is it? Sea salt and cypress, and what is it again?
The wood sage and sea salt.
Wood sage.
And the cypress grapevine.
Okay, wood sage, sea salt, and cypress grapevine. I will. I won't. I'll know you're there, sitting on the draft set, just by giving a whiff. I'll just know that you'll be there. Excellent.
Exactly.
Hey, congrats on a great college career and good luck in the pros. And I appreciate. I'm glad we did connect. Thanks for hitting us.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Rich.
All right, and I'm going to hold you to it. You got to come back once you're in the pros. Okay, Garrett did it. Olave did it. Now you got to do it. Okay, please.
Got to. Yes, sir.
There we go. That's Jaxon Smith-Njigba, courtesy of Joe Malone London, here on the Rich Eisen Show. What do you think of my scent, guys?
I think your scent smells disrespectful to some. But me personally, I'm not a
mixing 40 Burger in November is a
good.
sweet smell of success.
Pretty good.
Did you think I was going there?
I did
absolutely.
not. Well, I didn't think you'd say 40 Burger. That was pretty funny. A little 40 Burger is on the wrist.
Well, here with 40. 40 Burger goes here. November goes here.
And then you just kind of
a little dab behind your ear.
Little dab. No, not there. That's okay. No.
You want to smell good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. Oh my God.
Wait, Chris, of course you knew he was going to go there.
I think I need to hire private security for Canton, Ohio this summer.
I told you, I got you.
2 in a row. One, as we all know, could be an outlier. 2 is a flat-out trend.
What happens if it gets to 3? What are you going to do with it?
Oh, my goodness. All I know is if we get to 3, Marvin Harrison Jr.'s pre-draft phone call is going to be as the kids say, lit. Lit.
That guy's so good, man.
I know. I should be careful what I say, but the aroma of 40 Burger mixed with November is just, I'm kind of drunk on it.
I don't know about you, but that smells like money.
Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.